if I'm having an insomnia attack or whatever like that, I can get to the office and work. And it would cut down on the amount of time that I have to spend on the city bus. I absolutely hate the bus, and I've been riding the dang thing for 10 years. I actually have a car, but it's busted. Yeah, I forgot to tell you, Miss Adams, Betsy is dying. We're gonna have to get rid of her. Miss Adams and her church provided me with a lot of the stuff that I got when I moved into my apartment. They also provided me with a 1997 Dodge Intrepid, and my Dodge, my baby, is dying. So. Okay, I was about to ask you, what else do you want? Because I'm done, I think.
Okay, probably just let them ask you some questions.
Okay, questions? Raise hand or something?
Shut up.
Yes, ma'am.
I was just wondering if you ever thought about going on your master's degree.
Repeat the question, because we
She wants to know if I'm planning on going on for my master's degree. If I go on for my master's degree, I have to go to Texas A&M. Go Aggies! But the thing is that if I go for my master's degree, I have no clue what I'm going to go for. But you know what? My grandpa was an Aggie, and I've been telling my mama since I had a grasshopper, I want to be an Aggie just like my grandpa. So I will go there and I will get something. Okay, I will get something. I don't care.
And just enjoy life itself.
Yes, ma'am. And to anybody else? I have a dead crowd over here. Yes, ma'am.
What advice do you have for someone sitting here today, and they're not really sure about being in school and going for the degree? What advice would you give them?
I have a lot of stubbornness and determination. I tell people all the time that I have my mama's stubbornness and determination. I also tell people all the time that even though I love my mom and I would have given my life for her, I actually think that that my life improved because she died. Don't get me wrong by saying that. I know it sounds bad, but if she had not died, I would not be where I am right now. I'd still be stuck in that house taking care of my nephew and my mom. And I'm afraid that somebody's going to misinterpret that. Please do not misunderstand. I love my mom. But sometimes you have to go through the hardest thing in your life to be able to make it to the best thing in your life. What else?
any other questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Since that program, have you gone back to the homeless shelter to encourage some of the people that you knew to start it?
I go to the shelters periodically. I for several reasons I try not to go down there all that much. The reasons are because one, getting down there with my schedule, because right now I'm currently taking 4 classes. I was taking 5, I got to 1. Right now I'm currently taking 4 classes, and I also work for the Rambler, which is like having 5 more classes on top of everything that I'm already doing. And the reporter over here is agreeing with me. I do try to get down there when I have the time, but it's very rare that I have the
Well, she
time
does
also.
come to my classes and speak all the time.
Yes, I come to her class. Also, it's difficult to get down there with the bus. And another thing is when I go down there, it just makes me so sad because I see people that have been there since the first day that I walked in, and they're still there. And I love them, I do. I mean, some of them are like family to me, and I want to scoop them up and take them home, but I can't. Even my best friend from the shelters, who is unable to attend today, I want to take her home. I want to save her, but I can't. And that's another reason why I don't like going down there that much. Yes, ma'am, you had a question?
One thing I want to ask is, you have a very good story to empower people to give them hope. Have you thought about writing a book?
People ask me that a lot. They really do, but I don't like to tout myself. I don't like to boast. As I said before, I have very low self-esteem, and talking about myself is not something that I really like to do. It took a lot of coaching from this lady over here to get me to come here today. And I was like, you want me to do what? if somebody wanted to write a book about me, yeah, you go ahead and interview me all you want. You can interview me for the next year and a half or whatever. I don't care. I will not write the book myself because
But you want to be a book editor.
I want to be a book editor. I want to edit other people's books because I want to be able to take that beautiful work that they have and make it even more beautiful. Yes, ma'am.
I've got a book that you can edit. I already wrote a book about my life. You can edit it and help me get it published.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. Melissa will hang out a few minutes afterwards. Oh, Miss Cheryl, we have
I just want to say you're welcome to come visit us in February and start pricing on that right lady.
Okay, well, does the bus go by there?
Yes.
Okay.
If it doesn't, your grandmother will take you.
Huh? How do I find you? I know what campus is, but how do I find you when I get on campus? That's the problem.
Well, I just want to say, thank you so much, Melissa, for coming out. And I think one thing I wanted to say, Melissa gives back, and I think that's an important trait to have. She does come back to class. She does empower and talk to my students that are going to the program, because y'all know in winter, I don't care what, if you're going back to school, it's scary. So it helps to hear from someone that's done it, that has achieved their goal. Yeah, sure. That's good to know. Well, anyway, I wanted just to say that that's very important. And the other thing is, I think why the winter instructors and the vision program instructors for the vision program, why we really love what we do is that every now and then, probably more often than not, we get to really see a true metamorphosis occur in our students' lives. We really get to see a full 180 turn, and something just clicks internally, and we are blessed to be able to be a part of that, to be an instrument in that in any kind of way that we can, to be able to help people move towards positive change. And I think that's why our transition programs are so successful, Winter and Vision. So we were glad that we found you down there. I also want to acknowledge, I know Miss Betty probably don't want me to say anything, but wave your hand. She's the director she's over everything down at Union Gospel, and we appreciate you being here. The thing that I want to do is present you with a gift. It's a small token. She said good, she liked gifts. For you coming out and sharing, so you get this.
Yeah.
You also, I know your ride is, kind of inoperable. When you get your ride operable, this is a nice silver sun visor that you can put in there to remember TCC when you're famous and at A&M. And we also have this. Another part of the program, now let me flip this on.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I get out of the cage?
Okay, I was going to hold you hostage. See, reminds me of being a cowgirl. Okay, now what we're going to do, get your tickets out. We're going to do door prizes next. Everybody got their tickets. I think everybody's first three numbers are the same, aren't they? Everybody got 2785 as the first four numbers, right?
No, it's 2784.
278. Everybody has 278, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just read the last three numbers.